Welcome to the Magic Music Toolbox, the minor scale in thirds and sixths. We're going to use C minor in thirds, in sixth. Alright, now in the key of C major, right, we have C is the 1, D is the 2, E is the 3, F is the 4, G is the 5, A is the 6, B is the 7, back to the octave. Now, to create the minor scale real quick, if we want the C minor scale, we just lower the third, the sixth, and the seventh tone a half step. So, take these notes and lower them a half step. Alright, so we have E flat, A flat, and B flat instead of E, A, and B, right? So instead of, we have hear the difference? Alright, now it's important to know that the C minor scale isn't necessarily related in that way to the C major scale, because the relative minor scale of a major key is based off the sixth tone of that major key. So the relative minor for the key of C major is actually A. Right? A minor shares all the same notes as the C major scale. Now, the C minor scale actually is a relative minor of E flat. Now, in the key of E flat's the 1, F is the 2, G is the 3, A flat's the 4, B flat's the 5, C is the 6, D is the 7. All right. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we start from the 6 and play all the same notes, right? That's all the same notes in the E flat major scale. We just started from the 6, right? So you're actually, if you know the major scale, you already know the relative minor. All right. So the 1 and the 3, we have C and the minor third E flat. We have the 2 and the 4, D and F, minor third and 5, the 4 and the minor 6, 5 and the minor 7, the minor 6 and the 1, minor 7 and the 2, 1 and the minor 3. Alright, then to play the 6, we just invert it just like we do when we played the major scale in thirds and 6, right? So we take that bottom note, the 1, and we just raise it up an octave higher. So we'll have the minor third in the left and the 1 in the right. Right, then we go from the minor third and the 1, the 4 and the 2, the minor third and the 5 and the minor third, minor 6 and the 4, minor 7 and 5, 1 and minor 6, 2 and minor 7, and the flat 3 and the 1. Sloppy. Alright, so the same thing that you do with the major, you can do it with the minor, right? The same relationship, the same distance, except the third, sixth, and seventh are flatted, right? But with the understanding that the relative minor are the exact same notes of its relative major scale. So in C minor, that's the relative minor key for E flat major. All right. So practice that. Now you want to do that in all 12 keys. You know, do your minor thirds. And just, you can do it chromatically, you can do it in fourths, however you want to do it, but make sure to practice that in multiple keys. You may not have to do all 12 at once every day, but you know, at least 2 or 3 keys a day. And just to not, because if you just practice in one key, it's going to limit your ability to understand everything, and you can at times feel like you can get lost in a sea of notes. But once you begin to play everything that you practice in all 12 keys, it starts to demystify the keyboard, and you won't feel lost when you're maneuvering through the keys, because you'll see all the patterns as they lay out in each particular key. Alright, so if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video so we can help as many people learn how to play the piano. Till next time, peace.